Hello everyone, I'm back with another art tutorial and today we'll be painting some realistic flowers. I have two flowers sketched out here. For the first one, from the center, I'm using poster red, leaving some white space towards the outer side. Now from the inside, I'm covering the red area with some orange. I just had some orange paint on my brush, which I brushed over the red. Towards the outer side of the petals, I'm using crimson red. Crimson is a darker shade of red as compared to poster red. And since we covered it up with orange, it became more lighter. The outer side of your petals need to be a little dark. Now with a wet brush, I'm brushing over from the inner side of the petal towards the outer side, so that the rough edges of the two shades mix up. Blend from the inward towards the outer side. Since our coat has dried up now, I'm using a mixture of poster red and a little bit of brown using a size 0 detail brush. With this shade, we'll be covering up the edges of the flowers and also adding a lot of details. This petal here has the tip turned towards the upward side, also highlighting the edges of each petal with this shade. And from the outer towards the inner side, paint very thin strokes using this shade. I'm using my hand with very light pressure to achieve very minute strokes. Make them a little wavy and shaky. There's no need to be very sturdy with the strokes. Now for the center, from a point in the middle, I'll be painting out some strokes using lemon yellow. And from outside the white area that we left, I'm painting some very thin strokes towards the outer side using lemon yellow. Once again, using my hand with very little pressure to achieve thin lines. Also use some yellow here. And for the rest of the white space, I used black. From the center, I'm here using lemon yellow. And towards the center, layering a watery mixture of orange. Then wash your brush and simply move the orange droplets from the inner to the outer side. For the yellow flower, the inward and the outward side has to be a little dark. For the darker outside of the flower, I'm using yellow. for the blending here, we'll repeat the process as we did for the red flower. That is, move your wet brush from the inner to the outer side. Then, into some lemon yellow, I mixed a very little amount of orange. And with that, we'll be doing the edges of each petal. Once again, my brush size is 0. And once again, from the outer towards the inner side, I'm painting very thin strokes, using very light pressure on my hand. Now for the center, we'll be painting similar structure as we did for the red flower, but this time with orange. Once again, painting out some very thin strokes and giving them horizontal tips. Remember to use very light pressure on your hand. For the stems, I'm doing the base using olive green. Towards the right side, I painted a thin stroke of light green on both the stems, and then a thin coat of light green and yellow. After that, I'm painting the outline of the yellow flower and the stems using black paint. Doing a thin outline first will help you do the whole background black neatly. Otherwise, there might be a chance of getting some black paint onto your painting if you're in a hurry. I did the basic outline and now I have switched to a thicker brush size. And then I'll be painting the whole background with black. I painted a free border. As you can see, I've used no tapes today. My brush size here is 4. If you want, you can even use a larger brush size. Here you are with your realistic flower illustration. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Also, if you recreate this, you can send it to me on my Instagram handle, link for which is given in the description. Thank you for watching.